Hello and welcome. Name's Derek, and I sell physical media on eBay. I make videos about it. Oh, hello, picked up. Sorry. Should be about right. Alright. So if I keep all that within 30 seconds for the whatever part of the song I use, I'm good. Then if I use another part, which I usually do at the end. Anyhow, so I was gonna go to Copley in Wadsworth, way south. But looking at the radar, it was gonna rain more and earlier all the way down there, and it'd be a well over an hour drive back. So I decided otherwise to go Medina and Strongsville and Parma. So it was quite a few stores. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I didn't get all I got at the other store was some all clad pots and pans, or just pots with lids for like $6 each. But I got some good stuff to make this one relatively quick. This one I'll hand type. Lost Lonely Boys. So CDs are 99 cents. This is minimum 11.50, then it goes up to 12, and then 14.15. And this is Christmas Spirit. Drake, Thank Me Later. Feels heavy. It's mint. Barcode. About $15. Lil Wayne. About the same, 15, I think. 9, 10. This one does not have a sticker. This would have been Goodwill Medina. And I used it 35% off. So $2.35. So that was like $1. I mean, a little more, but not a whole lot. It sells. Bone Rama, $20. Bonnie Raitt, this one is about 15, $20. Kate Wolf, they had like 8 of them. It just looked old enough for me to scan them all, and I scanned them all. This is actually 2009 collectors. This is the only one that was really worthwhile. Like, I don't know, 15, $20. I can look it up. This one is Arante and Aisher. Snowbound and Ferranti and Teicher. 2 for 1. So it's a multi-album on one disc, which are things that I will look up. 5 listed, 25 bucks. This is second lowest. 5 sold, 25, 28, 30, 30. Used. Doesn't have a sticker. Goodwill, $2 minus 35%. Minus 30%. Lampoon's Radio Hour Greatest Hits. This one I think is low. No, I don't think there were any solds on it, but they came up, close to $20. 18 to $20. I don't think any sold on scan, but it's enough of a franchise, for me to buy it for the buck and change and list it. Will it sell for 15, $20? Yeah. There's nothing came up on scan, but it's an enough known thing that even under scan, there's not a lot listed. This is Blue Skies. X Library. Uh-oh. There you go. $20 brand new. Will someone give me 13, $15 used? Yeah. Attracting Prosperity. like an audiobook. I've sold some Hellprint stuff before. So this one is new. So there's only 7, right? That come up on scan. There's 3 that have sold. This one does not give a condition. But even at that, that's $20. So assume it's new. And new listed, it's $45. Yeah. I'll pay, what, the $1.50 for it? Digby the dog. All right, this is an interesting. Well, let me finish with the ones that I can scan. The date with Elvis. So I used a 20% off at Savers. So that is about $20. It's enough. Me knowing I'm going to be essentially so get this for $250 after tax. It's a $25 CD. That 3 have sold 25 one time before, right? So the pot is sweet enough. Like those all clads. All right, these come up $3. They raise their prices there. Sometimes you'll get some for cheaper, but if it sells and I can make money on it, that's what I'm looking for. Brand new 25, brand new 22. Colorblind. It might work on this phone. Well, scanning it, nothing was coming up. Okay, it did. About $30. These ones are not it. This is a whole different. It's Christmas all over. This is just colorblind. Looks like it's self-titled. And that sometimes we'll throw that off. That's why you have to look at the artwork, the graphic. So a couple pretty cheap, and then they go to $20. Manfred Mann. I actually got this for the car. Do what did he do? There are a couple on here. A few of them skipped. So it's coming in to get resurfaced. I'll remember resurface it. This is like $10. I've listed it for a couple times. Probably not. Probably just the once. $10. Not the best, but if it would have been good enough for me to listen to for a little while, would have been free music after a while. So it has no barcode. Marilyn Manson, Hollywood, and this is an enhanced CD version. $20. Keep it at these scannables. Camp Nowhere got a. So I just listed one not too long ago. It's either that or it's already sold. But I have another one, Lee's. So this was 99 cents. And that looks like it was played a couple times. That tape does. I've sold this before, so when I see it, usually, I will scan it, but when I saw it, I was like, yeah, I'll set that one aside and get to everything else. These are about $20. 25, 25, 25, 200. See how this goes here. 40. So let me just go to ended recently. 15, $20. Yeah, all day. 15, $20 all day, if not more. And they're clean, and it has this code insert. I don't know if that's good for anything, but they're clean. This was $1. It's like $12. Hiccups was $1, like 15, 18. 19 brand new, 17, so 15 to 18. All right. I'm going to do it like this. So, a good will that I had to eventually leave because the reception was so bad. $40. That's on scan. There's going to be probably quite a few more hand typing, and one new other sold for 30. So that's a good one. This one I think was a little less. It was like 15, but it's sealed. So 4 out of the 13. 20, $25. Roundabout. Depends on, where I list it and what sells. Um, this I got, they wanted like $4 for it, but since I used that 35% off, that helped. $20, $25. That's a conundrum. I'm going to say 15, $20. Doesn't have a barcode, so I would have had to hand typed it in. It's sealed. This Bike Styles sealed, I think it's like $30. Pittsburgh's Big Picture, $12. There's a couple that have sold in Terapeak. This, all right, the Quatuor E-Beam Fiction, All the Follies. So there's CDs, there's other media forms, but nothing of a DVD. And if you just type that in without narrowing it down in any category and hit sold, it sells. Can't find a DVD sale anywhere. It's a stronghold on this. What I'll put it at, I have no idea. I really have to look it up. But it's visual, right? So it's more than just the sound. You get the sound and the video of it. So that's one of those you have to look at a bit and see where a fair price would be. But would somebody pay $40 to $50 for? Yeah, likely. Mountain Mystery, Blue Mountain Mystery. I actually think this one for sealed came up. This has a. Oh, you know what? So this is not going to be correct because this is a sticker. Let me just hand type it. Go over to new. So there's 71 in DVDs, 6 new, and that's a Blu-ray. It's not. It's just the DVD standalone. Blu-ray. Standalone DVD. Thomas. Blue Mountain Mystery. 15. Up to about $20. Shelley Duvall's It's a Bird's Life. This was an interesting one. It has a barcode. Shelley Duvall did like the some mystery stuff. But I'm just going to type in Shelley Bird Life. And Panasonic game disc. This is not Panasonic. It's 1994 Sanctuary. Panasonic 3DO. But whatever there is available, Panasonic, Shelley Duvall's 3DO. This is not 3DO. And that's in all categories. Thought I had myself something less than that. I'll put up because there's none listed for that, so I'll put it up for $20. Digby the dog. Digby dog. PC 0. Well, everyone does that. But something came up. Good enough. Buckeye Battle Cry. This is going to be easier. This comes up like $30. 32, 30, almost 30, almost 30, 25. And this is a different director, not that John Wood guy. Forget about Digby. So this penny, I guess, is like a comic book type like this, right? I don't know exactly which one it is. There are some of these that are graded that are hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Not this exact one, but it is a paperback of something that, the franchise or whatever. That stuff gets graded for buyers. So I didn't know that until I looked this up. Oh, actually, how did this put that in and that in? I'm like, oh, interesting stuff. And a lot of the listings were ones of not of this. It was penny of or penny doing this or penny that. Scary stories to tell in the dark. Back to this book. That's going to be it. Yeah, good timing. Scary stories. Tell in the dark. 949. SCHRW. What happened to the idle spell helper thing? And type in the year. So this is an X library. Talmadge. And again, down there where Summit Racing is at. Down by where my sister lives at. So this is a ninth printing from 1981. So first edition, they have this one here, which is a slightly different. So this is an all dark dust jacket. This one is lighter background. And then it goes up to the one like what this one is to $200. Hold your horses. Let's see what Terapeak is. So I've sold this before. I don't know if it was the exact one like this, but I've sold it before. So price goes up to $600. All right. Well, so the image the one I have has the red words. That one. So I went up to like 600. I don't know what that one is, and I don't know what these prices are here either. It's still at $250. 320, 250, 225, 2 something, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 150, and a bunch of 150s. To give you an idea from what that is, Scary Stories Tell in the Dark, I didn't even put in Schwartz, I just put in the year. That's how many there are. Right, and then there's other things that really, really don't apply to it, but $200 book. Maybe a little less, because it's X library, but it will be a reader's copy. Someone will have a version of it. So, what will turn out to be the total amount? I went to 5 stores. And I used coupons. Then I got another coupon too. So that was 23 plus 8, 31 plus 6 plus 26, 27, 58, 61 for 32 things. So less than $2 average, and there's some real good ones in here. All right, so just gonna wrap that one up. Look what you heard, look what you saw, look what you learned. So this makes it easy to go right back to this here. I mean, any of these, this is going to be Scary Stories Tell in the Dark. That would just be something, just look it up. Give it a whirl and look it up. And this is an old font. Now, I didn't know that this was a cartoon or a comic strip or whatever they call it until I looked it up. And I find every random books that are just like this. This is in with the kids' books. It's just not always going to be renditions of Barney and Clifford in books. There's all kinds of really neat. It's just you have to look. So, something going up, comment down below, subscribe, share. It's all free. Take a second. I hope we help you. Well, from everybody here. Appreciate it. Thank you.